Bigbossjock. Day 95 of the protest. Episode 62 of the radio show. My 750 kilohertz. And one only God right here inside. Allah, Father in heaven. He's who helps me do this rhyme. I do enjoy showing my gratitude and saying thank you to our Father in heaven, Allah. Today giving us the ritmo, some of that Motor City sound. Be a mix, and I couldn't tell you who's next. Other than there's 27 cuts, and they're all good. Yeah. Except for the one. Yeah, I go and skip over that one. The procreation thing. The one about the purse. Yeah. I could rhyme with that, but I usually skip over that one. Yes, I'm caught up in the moment, losing the beat, but even then, I don't lose any sleep either, but I try to stay with the theme. Procreation. Now I gave that a mention. Oh, thinking about that production. Sex practiced as fornication. It doesn't coincide with the ideas in mind when one thinks of a baby being held in a woman's arms or a man's. The process of having that child, which is a baby, this is being ignored in Yankee programming. It's as if something not nearly as important as what it is, because they don't value human life in the way that they should. That's how they're allowed to murder around the world, war after war, for their global conquest. It's still a quest, and it's up to the public to halt them in their tracks. Form an alliance. Confront Yankee Sam with Klan, NATO, the alliances all around the world. The unions, African, Asian, Pacific trade. There's over in the Americas, the North American, Mexico, Canada. I mean, where's the DFA going to be? Mexico? The capital. One to oppose the DFA and take the DFA, get it on fire. That's when begins Armageddon. The way I see, if I put the pieces, who's the beast? That'd be Yankee Sam. Who's an ally? DFA. Who's in the way? The one that's at the palace. So, if the banner flies, well, then everything stays in place. And there's one more republic within the USSR. If they hesitate, take the same action that happens every other place, wherever the banner doesn't fly, of the USSR. I say, get on fire. That's how you Reds read the literature. Get out there, show your colors. Red shirts, red clothes, hoist red above the homes. Show everyone who you are. That has arrived, the red tide. The one that the Yankee American feared, year after year after year, decades. That fear that's always been here. Stay red, it's not scare. The tide is lapping right there at their ankles. Oh, it's a flood. Tsunami? It was too much. They didn't build their boat. They built their home underground, got flooded out. And not that they should have built the boat, but what they shouldn't have done, that was a different time in history. Noah with his ark, and he took part. Well, I think there is probably a story that's similar to that. I believe in the Bible. Yeah, and there's a boat that has pieces been carbon dated. I follow different stories. I'd put my attention to that before I would a gray that abducted somebody, carried out sexual reproduction experimentation. That's a great gay CIA. And out their side, the DIA, who was never there that day. That's why they're never mentioned. Seldom. They direct the show. Nazi bloodlines. That's at the top of the MK Ultra pyramid. Running. They're the leaders. Running everything. And the program's based on sexual torture, along with other forms of torture. But what breaks the psyche is sexual abuse. So much abuse that it's sexual torture. And yes, any abuse could be compared to torture, but we're more saying that body parts get deformed. Horrendous amounts of abuse. Things that you people aren't used to hearing about, and you're going to cringe and squirm and not want the picture in your mind. This is your government. Yankee government. I smile. Stand away. Oh, I was just getting out of hers. She's on her bike on the sidewalk. It's interesting. I used to be worried taking the bicycle on the sidewalk. I'm not offended or anything. It's common anymore. I'm not sure why though. Some things are permitted and other things aren't. Yeah, 20 years ago, take your bike on the sidewalk and it was a ticket. Take it very far. Now that people get discouraged, they get upset if the pedestrian doesn't move, yield to the right. They got barked at twice. Now here in front of the field office, walking towards the other side of town. Had a race there though. Oh, maybe 5 blocks from here. Yeah. Here, the corner in front of the F.B.I. field office, located in Redding, California. Another week completed. They're doing the same. No pay, being held a slave. Well, now, I'm becoming aware of more things. That's quite a story, Dario. I'm standing out here in front of the F.B.I. daily. Yeah. Interesting, Guillermo. Yeah. Same page. The book, history. Doesn't seem to matter what I say. I mean, they participate, and that's the federal agents, from the bank robberies to many abuses which were committed against me. Them being participants with others. F.B.I. has been in my life since the very beginning also. See, for years, it's taken me, this has been a whole process. For a while I thought it was the sheriffs, and that was it, and a corrupt sheriff with the CIA. Now I'm starting to understand how the MK Ultra program, in the way in which it functions, it's everywhere. There isn't any agency that's exempt. shift or DIA goes in and out that day, puts on the uniform, get out of the way. You will not say a word ever. If you do, realize you're being monitored, and this place will be for the months to come, maybe years. When we get you on a recording on one of our monitoring devices, the recordings, they could face prosecution. 5 years is the minimum for the breach of national security. If I ever return me, that they need to lie to me and say that whatever information I ask for doesn't exist and give me false information if requested of them, or just simply say that nothing exists and use a threatening tone, innuendo, whatever instructions given. This is how they kept me a slave. Spinning. I'm a felon. They took my family away. Quite a cruel way. Yes, they did. And I'm looking at the FBI. They didn't act alone, that they should have played their part. I appreciate some progress. So seeing that I've requested, and that's to the Fed agents, right to their director, who today will be appointed, not approved yet by the Senate, Christopher Wray. I appreciate a radio. Yeah. That's a request. I'll keep it there. I'd say good afternoon to all you Fed agents. I'll be going soon. I'm really not appreciating the treatment by the Yankee government, leaving me a sexual assault victim out here to be humiliated day after day, protesting in front of a federal agency building, the agency known as the Bureau Federal of Investigation. That Bureau. I guess we should all realize, going back to Jag or Hoover. Yep. Well, good afternoon, Fed agents. For you, the Centonia, yeah, it's been an enjoyable week, other than I did show a little weakness whenever I have a bad attitude, not demonstrate patience. So I appreciate yours, staying with the show. I'll be back out here protesting next week, Monday. That's my occupation. Tell other, I guess send another direction because of some kind of idea. Then I'll begin another production, some other part of the big part, the story, the journey, the life, times. Yeah. I'm just seeing what's going on out here on the corner. Yeah. Day 95 of the protest. Well, I'm out here in front of the FBI field office, and I'm thinking, when I return here in a moment, I get in the driver's seat and I'm driving, I'll be thinking, I have the opportunity to address the director today, and in a respectful way. I was abused by a director of the FBI in this building not too long ago, 3 years back. Almost to the day, imagine that. What's the day? It was 3 years ago. I mean, you people understand I was flatlined, tortured till I lined, and it went flat, that line. It's quite cruel. More than unusual. Sexual torture. Now me out here 95 days, 62. in front of this office doing a radio show. I'll make a request again. I think I have better chances right now to the Sinaloa cartel and to the others that are involved with that. It's a conglomerate. What's that? He shooed me away. He said he's ashamed. He should stay with you back then. Well, same request to you, Colombia. Guillermo. I don't know why you would, though. I mean, you go, well, yeah, you got a good connection. Yeah, I see. Big promotion. Oh, I understand. So you were since the day. Yeah, I see. By the way, I'd appreciate someone out there, the various governments, crime families, any direction, someone who's listening, bring me by a radio, jammer also, one that doesn't jam out that signal I need to receive. So I can run the jammer and have the eyes light up red at the same time. So I need to jam the 75 megahertz. And it's 74, 9492. I do believe. Fluctuates a bit. Totally not the frequency though. I should have wrote it down. That's right. So you don't want to write it down? You should. Bigbossjock signing off. The one only God right here inside. He's the one who helps me do this rhyme, and I do say thank you. Show my gratitude to our Allah, Father in heaven. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Al entro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es quien me ayuda a hacer esa rima. Y me gusta mostrar mi gratitud en decir gracias a nuestro Señor por ayudarme. Terminando el día 95 de la protesta, esa fue la última emisión. Para hoy día y para la semana. Hasta la próxima sintonía. Firmando fuera.